Hey guys, welcome to Nighty Night podcast. This is our introduction for our podcast where we thought we would just tell you a little bit about ourselves. So, to start, my name is Corinne and I am 32 years old and live in a smallish town in Ohio.
And I am Amy. I am also 32 and live in the same smallish town. I am divorced and have an adorable little boy who's almost 8 years old. His name is Henry. And I am single and ready to mingle.
She is. And I have been married for 7 years. I have, yeah, almost. And I have a 5-year-old son and 3 stepsons. And my 5-year-old son was diagnosed with autism when he was 2. So that's something that we will probably get more into as our podcast goes on because it's something very important in my life.
Right.
So we'll talk about that more.
And we will talk about
BTS.
We will definitely be talking about BTS. We will be talking about a wide variety of things. Just 2 30-year-olds trying to get through life. And we will also be playing some fun games. So look forward to that.
Yes, we have some planned.
So just for a quick starter, as Corinne said, yes, we will be talking about BTS because that is one of my favorite things.
It's our obsession.
It really is. Why don't you tell us one of your obsessions?
One of my obsessions is probably podcasts.
Which podcast? Can you pick just one?
Probably mostly anything true crime related.
True crime, spooky.
Yes.
And another one of my light obsessions is anything reading. I really love to read biographies and memoirs. I also love to write. And as you know, one of my biggest goals in life is to write my own book.
Yes.
So hopefully I can do that before I die. Hopefully.
Yeah. So since this is our introduction, we thought we would share the story of how Amy and I became friends.
Side note, it's embarrassing on my part.
Yes, but you were only 9 years old.
That's
true.
But it's still
It's
an embarrassing story.
So it
on
was
a cold November night.
Yes.
Almost 23 years ago. Morning?
Yeah.
It was night.
Night? Why would they have a parade at night?
It was like 6 PM and it was in winter.
Oh, was it?
Or fall.
It was like
fall.
10 a.m.
What? I remember it as being dark.
Really? I remember it as being in the morning. Okay. So
one of the two.
The time of the day, I guess, is irrelevant, but it was the Veterans Day parade, and I was there with my mom
and your dog
and my dog Dusty. And Amy and her dad were coming to the parade, and they drove past us, and Amy saw me standing there, and she got excited.
Very excited.
And she starts smacking her dad's shoulder and tapping on the window of the car, saying, "Dad, I know her.
I know her, Dad.
Dad, I know her."
Just for reference, I had only been at that school since August.
Yes. Yeah.
So
she was
I
new.
didn't have any friends.
True.
And I was very excited to see someone that I knew.
Yes.
Even if we didn't actually know each other.
Yes, because we had separate teachers, so
I was extremely excited.
Yes.
I probably bruised my father's arm by beating him so hard.
Probably.
I was way too excited.
Yes, and he was probably annoyed.
And genuinely, how did a friendship even come from that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Playing at recess?
I guess, yeah. Because then, her dad parked and her and her dad came and stood.
We watched it with you guys,
Yeah,
right?
you stood with my mom and I, and we all watched the parade.
5-minute parade.
Yeah, very short parade. We all watched it together, and yeah, I guess maybe just at recess
I'm so glad we can remember when we first met.
Yeah.
It's just too funny. Unfortunately, it's at my will, but that's okay. The further we'll go on, the more embarrassing stories I'll tell you about myself because there are plenty.
Yes, I can think of a couple good ones.
Don't. If it involves chocolate milk, do not bring it up. We'll get more on that later.
Yeah, maybe we'll tell you guys the chocolate milk story at some point.
Oh gosh. Anyway,
Yes.
thank you for listening. We are going to be dropping our first episode right after this. So please listen. Please follow us on whatever you're listening to us on, and we will see you next week.
Nighty night.